You know, he had that iconic game where the inhibitor responds. This is 1,000 games for him again in both domestic leagues here.
I mean, it's time for Mundo support. Let's just do it.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Way.
Are they just going to pick the way so that Yahoo can't play it and they can't flex the Yone into top lane? Maybe that's what they're going to do. It is the way support again for Beryl.
This does feel like maybe DRX were angling for that. You don't have a strong front line. The Aatrox can act as one. I like this pick a lot more because it allows Rascal to just sit in the lane, absorb the pressure. They can play through bottom instead, use that Zyra quick clear, allow Teddy and Pleta to try to push this lane in.
Yahoo taking a lot of damage here from Bdd on his Azir, and this is actually really smart. It's Pyosik going to find Sponge here, and it's his clever little pathing that's allowed this to happen. Finds the permafrost onto the Zyra, and without her plants, what's she going to do? Yahoo also getting solo killed in the mid lane at the same time. The flash from Sponge, Yahoo flashing in as well, but Bdd gets out of there, and there's first blood for Pyosik.
And you can see the pathing here pretty intelligent. Meanwhile,
yeah, Zenith Blade does come on down there as Teddy's going in. Beryl's in a lot of trouble, but he puts down the equalizer. It was like the best matchup for Tank Azir that there possibly was. As Yahoo gets on in there, uses
Grasp variant that we did see also recently.
Yeah, as Deft is possibly in trouble, but not going to quite find too much here as Teddy getting taken down to 100. Beryl.
Sponge has 6.
All right, let's see whether they can find something here. Ulti does come through, but Yahoo instead just picks up a turret shot, and not a whole lot is actually going to happen. Bdd was looking to try and turn it there as the grasping roots come down. Pyosik also throwing an ulti away. Yeah, and we still think he's a fantastic player. So Yahoo, there's an opportunity here as the grasping roots do come down. Boomerang's flying out, though. Let's see what actually happens as Pleta doesn't find the Zenith Blade. Yahoo looking for an opportunity onto Bdd, who is still very, very tanky. They're just going for a bit of a 1v1, but he makes it back to his teammates. That Glacial Prison, I don't think was ever going to... Really only a few seconds until that one is going to change as well, as Rascal coming on over. We're not going to find the Arctic Assault, though, and now Pyosik could be in trouble. Has Frost Armor, though, as Yahoo just going to ult his way out of there. And that means that they won't have that tool. No fate's going to be sealed anytime soon, as Perfect still likely to get dove, as there is a teleport coming in. Pleta tanks up this turret for an extraordinarily long time. Is Perfect. He hits Meganar, but then... Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not after this.
It's kind of like that Sting song, like, if I lose my trust in you.
Yeah. Exactly. As, yeah. Okay, he's just walking around.
Oh my god, he gave us the Arthur fist! He does not have flash from that prior play, nor his Narbar, so it's a good timing to punish.
Yep, Sponge going to come on down. Does land one of them. Stranglethorns to come on through, but the hop is pretty strong. Almost gets out, but he's not able to. Perfect just going to get chopped up and destroyed. Rascal getting the same treatment here towards the top side, but it looks like he will be able to make it out.
Okay, we got this. You got a turret top side, but we get a turret. They lose a turret. They get an extra charges. Now they're going to try to punish Bdd.
All right, let's see whether they can get it here as the Zenith Blade doesn't quite work. Ziggin and Zaggin finds the Emperor's Divide, and that's why he's the coat of the Azir. Oh my god.
A little bit sloppy with the setup. Could be a problem.
All right, Bdd finds the ulti here. Yahoo going for that 1v1. He goes into melee range of a Yone, and he's got backup. But
doesn't mean that 2-item spike for an Ornn means a little bit less in team fight.
Yeah. Well, Pleta is going to take a lot of damage from the Baron. Does split up KT here with the Solar Flare. Finds the Zenith Blade. There is the Fate's Call, though, to come down.
I mean, they are the one with the Ezreal poke, but, you know, DRX that is. But they can't even get Teddy in position to use any of that.
And they can make sure they figure out exactly what's going on, as there's the Glacial Prison. Finally, Pyosik going to find one. This time it's onto Rascal, though, so...
Decided to back away. Didn't want to have a fight where he doesn't have that, as Beryl's in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to get grasped. And Fate's Call. And Deft is going to be able to save him. Press the heal button. That's how much he knew Deft was going to save him. As Sponge also down to about 50%. Bdd going to flap his wings, hop over the wall, flashes out of the way of the Solar Flare. And the Azir is going to be out, but does have to use some cooldowns. Still a decent move here for DRX. Yahoo just going to have to try and get out of there. DRX still fighting. Arctic Assault comes in. Pleta with the Eclipse is pretty tanky. They're going to have to be careful as Rascal looks for a knockup. Gets it onto Pyosik that he didn't even know was there. And now Sponge is just going to explode. Couldn't even press the Stranglethorns button and he's just dead. Yahoo also going to get feared there by Beryl. Carries his ultimate back as well. And the Azir starting to pick up the kills. Deft also dancing forward, celebrating his 1000th game with a kill on his opposite number. And now Yahoo is just running for the hills. Yoshi gonna get stabbed a little bit, but I think that this one's pretty inevitable, especially with the known location that he has to go back to there. Being so annoying here in this mid lane. Teddy now trying to take matters into his own hands as there is True Shot Barrage to come out. Doesn't land on the barrel though. As the Glacial Prison's picked up by Teddy, and Bdd is gonna collect him as well. Thrown over the wall and into the back line they go. Yahoo does manage to get the kill onto the Azir, but Rascal's also gonna go down. Deft doing so much damage here after that double kill. The Baron has dissipated, so the minions are killable. We'll see whether they can get on top of those. The Glacial Prison is going to connect. They layer it with Barrel's ulti as well as Bdd is going down very, very low. Flashes out of there though, and Pletter is going to get eaten by the dragon. Now Yahoo is also going to be in trouble. Perfect dives on top of him. He is going to go down for it though, and it's messy on the KT side. But now they're focusing on these turrets. They've still got Deft alive. Bdd also there trying to get that health bar back up again. They are utilizing this Chemtech Soul, you know, keeping their health bars as low as possible. And I think that it might just be enough here as Deft bouncing around the battlefield, wanting to take down this turret. And there goes Teddy. The dragon comes down. It's Beryl that locks up the kill. Remember, Deft still has his GA available. It's a double kill here for Beryl, who's just taking them all from Mr. 1000 Games. And there is the fear on top of Rascal. He's going to get eaten. Oh, this one is actually going to go to Deft. 407 on his Callista, looking absolutely fantastic in this game. We'll see whether they can do it again for game number 2, but right now this one's all about KT, and they will end it right here. Congratulations to Deft, gets a win, game 1000.
아니 근데 자이라 지금 상태 안 좋아.
장로 있지
오른쪽 갖고.
나가던가. 위쪽으로 와봐요. 위쪽으로. 비전대 받았고. 위쪽으로 와봐. 이거 타워 쳐줄래? 형이? 이제 비전 받았어. 이제 비전 받았어. 내가 자이라 식물 지어줄게.
쟤 맞았다.
가보자.
오케이.
타워 라인.
라인 온다?
나 만화 아예 없어.
아니 근데 그건 다 없어서 그냥 끝내면 됐어.
아, 끝내. 오른 노플이에요.
이렇게 이게 막아주게 형. 쏘리. 걸려서 위기였다. 괜찮아.
와우.